So a couple of weeks ago, I got a call from my dad, and he says he was looking for one extra person to be on his derby team. And naturally, I said yes. So I have a bit of a history in demolition derby, not as strong as some of those other guys like Paul Cox, or Robby Layton, or even my dad. But I did grow up in the sport. It's where I learned how to weld. First time I ever picked up a welder was on my dad's truck shortly after I built my own race car, and I had to weld all that together. Needless to say, I'm no stranger to the sport, although I have never built a derby car, and that's what we're gonna do today. But first we need to go get the car, so let's go get it. We have a derby car. What you see behind me is some sort of like Crown Vic Ford or something. I don't know what it is. It says Mercury there. I don't really know. When I got this car, it was already mostly stripped. It just has windshield, front, grill, and some tail lights and headlights and stuff like that. We need to finish stripping it down, and then we can start building a derby car. So the best way to get a windshield out is in one piece, but if it's already in a million pieces, then the next best way, I guess, is fire. Would you look at that? So it did have an engine in it, but I pulled it out because it wasn't the engine I wanted to use. Instead, what I have is this like Mopar 413, not a wedge, it's an industrial. It came out of an RV, and we're gonna need to get that running before we actually will put it in the car. So I think that's what I'm gonna work on next. She runs. We've been messing around with this for a little while, trying to get it started. Kind of redid all of the wiring to it.
She runs.
She ran good. She out of gas now. Let's figure out how to put this giant brick into that. These headers are not going to work, and they don't I don't know if they make like aftermarket ones for this particular engine, because this is a pretty low performance engine. They just put them in RVs and stuff. We probably want to take the exhaust manifolds off, and we'll have to custom build some to go out the hood anyway, because it's a derby car. Because my motor mounts sit right there. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll just go to O'Reilly's and buy a whole bunch of 90s, exhaust 90s, and weld them onto a flange, and we'll call it good. We'll pull these off, then we'll try to get this thing into the car, get some motor mounts fabbed up. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we can build something to work for this.
Nice.
Yep, that's one. Those are heavy. It's another day trying to get this engine into the derby car. We're having to convert it from a front sump to a rear, but I need a little more help than that. We are closing in on that deadline really fast, so I called in hopefully some help. Trevor?
What's up, everybody? Rudy decided he didn't want any more sugar in his gas tank, so he invited me up to his shop. And we're gonna see what we can accomplish.
Yeah. So, what is the plan today? The plan for today is to get this motor in. We'll get you on your favorite job of wiring.
Like all 3 wires?
All 3 or 4. I think there's 4 on this one. So we'll get this motor stabbed in there, probably just weld it in, and then it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, it is. So Rudy mangled the gas pedal. I'm starting to think I could have just built one faster than trying to make this one work, but I'm just trying to make the gas pedal work. That ought to do it. I knew it would all along. Care if it flops at the top?
I do not. I will be flopping at the top.
And I guess we're done. Good luck on Saturday.
It's ready. Okay, so you're gonna have to ignore all the background noise.
What?
Exactly. But Trevor's gonna tell you what he's doing.
So I'm gonna make a battery box. I'm not a fabricator, but this is just a couple squares, a couple rectangles. So I think I could handle it. So those are going to go together. What did I do? So I think I could handle it.
A little hammer action was so that we can get a flat surface on that edge to put the cage to the dash bar. Pretty much, we need a pretty solid, pretty stout piece of metal to go from this side to this side so that this car doesn't crush in and kill me. It's pretty weird that I put myself in this situation, but here we are.
You're young, you'll heal.
We're gonna call it 59, 58?
58 and a half.
58 and a half, okay.
Oh my goodness!
That's it. That's why I want to notch this.
It's a shin buster right there.
It is. Alright, so what I'm doing is basically I'm making my down bar positions to the frame. You're allowed 4 of them. I'm going to do 2 up front and then 2 right behind the seat. Pretty much from the roll cage. Well, it's not looking too bad. Now we just need to jack it up and get it welded in. I'm going to use this chain to pull it up into place. We got that front bar just tacked in place, but now we need a seat bar, and that bar will go straight across the back. Put the ramrod in. I really like this, guys. You're doing a really good job.
Teamwork makes the Rudy work.
Yeah, wait, what? No, I work for Chicken and a Biscuit. This is comfy. I'm gonna win some derbies with this. This is the biggest opening I've ever had. Like all of this. Like I'm not very far from the outside of this car. That's that part, bro. Huh? That's why I had to even weld it on the back side. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so Paul just lent me some front tires because we're gonna want those for the derby we're gonna be in. So, yeah.
Do you want them straight up and out, or do you want them flared at the top, rolled out, annoying style?
Just straight up out the top.
Okay.
Yeah. That's no lower than that, and that's pretty much. Yeah, I could go.
So that bolts on. I was going to tell you to get the angle of this. So
This is the angle right there.
Straight vertical is
That is vertical.
perfect. That will do then. We'll clamp that in the vise so we know it's vertical, and we'll bend them to that.
Man,
Trying to save you, and I messed you up.
we're not very good in Paul's shop. It's because it's Paul's shop.
Go 180 and see what that looks like.
I'll probably quick.
Well, this is precise stuff going on here.
This is like so precise. Oh wow, look at that. We could live with that.
It's the pipe from the...
How did these ones end up the right length and that other one was all whacked?
Okay. Your header. That was quick.
I'll take it if you want.
You too. See you later, guys. See ya.
All right, so we just stopped at Paul, my teammates from Fab Wraps, and picked up a ton of parts that we need, derby specific parts. So we're gonna take them back to our shop and rat hole them into our car where we'll destroy them this weekend. All right, so we got these exhausts sticking out. Look at those are kind of gnarly. They stick out the side. Oh, yeah, they actually look a little more.
So while Rudy's fumbling with that, let me show you what we've done today. So we've taken this fan off. We're not going to run a fan. We've hooked up the power steering. That's about it.
We built these headers. All the other bolts go right in. It's just that last one that's being goofy. Is this battery box going to be enough?
Yeah. What do you expect to happen to the battery box?
I'm just worried if the floor crinkles here, but I guess it's not going anywhere.
About to give you some chest compressions.
I just about needed them. All right, I think it was the last thing. You ready to fire this up, Trevor?
Heck yeah!
Let me find my hat so I don't look like a douche.
Did you say so you don't look like a douche?
Yeah. All right, Trevor.
We have to.
Ready?
Are we ready?
I think so.
Contact. Wait, I gotta turn the switch.
Yeah.
And contact.
sound bad at all.
Heck yeah, man.
Let me find a screwdriver and we'll rev it up.
It's a fuel-hungry beast.
She is. I don't think this was keeping up with it. That's sad. That makes me so sad. I'm gonna need a bigger gas tank for this thing.
You're gonna be getting seconds to the gallon.
Oh, there's no oil in it, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. It worked.
My
How's that, huh?
Done.
Fired up. She sounded like a derby car.
Heck yeah.
Oh. The derby car is not finished yet. It has a little ways to go before we're ready to actually go start smashing cars. So, I mean, we'll probably get it done in time. But you may want to consider watching one of these other videos. And thanks for watching.